welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's Reeves, and a miss there on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
He's a lot to handle coming down the lane. Garnett with the easy score.
Pass to LeBron. And a wide open look for Hachimura. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
And here's Towns. Garnett outside. Back to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Well-coordinated play there. I mean, Towns rolls off at the right time. So important, the timing of that roll, and shows good finishing ability on the move.
Doncic, no good. Minnesota with the ball. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Edwards. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
That's all weight room right there. Edwards powers through the contact for the hoop and the harm.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Here's Doncic. Reeves trying to free himself up.
Prime time, big time defense from Towns.
And slam dunk by Butler.
Oh, why dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
And the shot goes in.
His overall size and strength really sets James apart from the rest of his peers when you think about his skill set inside.
Oh, here's Edwards. And it's blocked. James with it. Now guarded by Towns. Pass to Hachimura. Doncic outside. And stolen by Wiggins. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Garnett. And the rejection by LeBron. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
Here's Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
They get it again. James hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Wiggins. Kicks it out to Garnett. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Boy, Wiggins does it in so many different ways. That scoring versatility of his, special. This time he got it done in the painted area.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And, David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. And the basket by Edwards.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Back to Doncic. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
That high release point for Garnett really helps him. Feels like nobody can block his shot inside.
Now here's LeBron. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Right here.
Outside Edwards. Shoots over Doncic. Edwards can't hit.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Cassell, no good.
Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
Connect. No good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Stolen by Connect. Lakers working the ball around now. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. The three-pointer is right on target.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Here's Love. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And the balance coupled with composure from Love. Even when under duress, he just finds a way to score.
And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They trail by 6. And finished off by Finney Smith.
Hey, I know he makes a lot of threes, but he is not just a shooter. Finney Smith will throw it down on you if you're not careful.
Cassell gets the bucket.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Reeves outside from downtown, and another 3 for the Lakers.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Over to the left wing. Love, no luck. Lakers trail by 3. And it's Connect in the corner. Pass to Hachimura. Lets the 3 fly. And Connect gets it to go. Connect's got himself on the board with 3 there.
I love how aggressive Connect is off the catch. Shots like that proves he belongs in this league.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Reeves left side. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. It's good. Reeves has got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Back to Love. Pass to Sprewell. To the middle. Tries again. And Love throws it down.
Although Love plays with a lot of finesse, I love seeing him throw it down like that, showing how he can still elevate with the best of them.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And here is Los Angeles now. 4-point game. Now Reeves. This one for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
and close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Love, uncovered. Pass to Cassell. From past the arc, Reeves with the rebound. One-on-one fast break. Here's Hachimura. On the wing, Reeves. And the layup falls. Reeves has got 10.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Driving the lane. Love wide open. He fires. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Love's ability to play off the ball is what makes him such a versatile option at the offensive end.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Reeves gets the bucket.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Kicks it out to Love. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Love's got 12 now in this quarter.
Hey, a big with nice post moves and a reliable outside shot. That's the versatility of Kevin Love, and that total package is coming up big tonight.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Out left to the wing. Cassell, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. For Minnesota, they had gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. First one falls for him. Good on both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Here's Hachimura. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Kevin Love has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Pass to Garnett. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers, trailing by 4. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 53s a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. That'll be a 5-second call.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Inside, Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
When Kevin Garnett gets that ball anywhere close to the rack, he's going to throw it down.
LeBron going to work inside.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
The shot will not fall. Good work defensively by Hachimura. Reeves in the corner. Looks for Garnett. He gets it to him. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop.
You know what makes Towns so dangerous in transition? He can beat you with the shot, or he can beat you at the rim.
And here's Reeves outside. Timberwolves leading by 3. Butler with the ball. Defended by Reeves. Wiggins left side. Back to Towns. Outside Butler. Shoots over Hachimura. Shot's good by Garnett.
Kevin Garnett doing a nice job using those long arms of his to snag missed shots.
And there's another turnover by the Lakers. Outside Butler. Oh, no, stopping Butler that time.
Easy to see why Butler gets so much respect for his competitiveness. I mean, he thrives at finishing through contact.
And the dunk by LeBron.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Pass to Doncic. LeBron outside. And it's Doncic, top of the key. Doncic knocks in the three.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
Now here's Butler. He's defended by Reeves.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Lakers trail by 6. Pass to Reeves. And the three off target. Outside Edwards. Got a piece of it. Taken away by Hayes. Here's Reeves. Now Len. Back to LeBron. James with a powerful jam.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Here's Doncic. Doncic with a strong move inside.
And that's the weight room strength of Doncic right there. Fully displayed.
Edwards inside. Towns wide open. Nailed from three-point land. Towns has got 9.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Pass to Hayes. Back to Doncic. 9 feet out. The rebound by Garnett. Timberwolves leading by 4. To the inside. Towns misses the layup.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Doncic. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. Outside Edwards. Garnett outside. Over Reeves. And that one released in time, but no good. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Timberwolves lead by 4. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. He said to his guys, we need to push the pace more. Come on, guys, we're at our best when we're attacking in transition. Energy up now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Love inside. Here's Butler. Another shot. And then Love with the jam.
Good work by Love using his size right there to grab the loose ball and then find his own look at the basket.
Pass to Doncic. Here's Hayes. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Lakers trailed by 4. Reeves with it. Butler covering. On the wing, Doncic. Doncic brushes off the contact and hits.
Nice work from Doncic, doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
Here's Edwards. Reeves with the rebound. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. In the corner, it's James. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, Edwards doing a nice job. Excelling in transition, has a really good understanding of how to fill the lane and get where he needs to be.
Here's Doncic. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
And Edwards drops them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Up top, Doncic. Pass to Hayes. Just 5 on the clock. Here's LeBron. Doesn't go that time. And it's Wiggins with the ball for Minnesota. They lead by 4. Butler on the wing. Looks for Garnett. He gets it to him. And the basket is good.
Hey, anytime you're guarding Garnett inside, expect a certain level of physicality.
And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Pass to Hachimura. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And it's Butler with the jam.
Boy, that was a terrific sequence by Butler, demonstrating why he's such an outstanding two-way threat.
And it's good, 2 points.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
The kick out to Towns. And it's off from 3-point range. James with it, now guarded by Towns. That's tipped. Here's Hayes. Rebound by Butler. Minnesota leading by 6. Here's Towns. Off target at the rim. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Look, I know he runs the point, but boy, can Doncic go to work inside.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And they go to the intentional foul. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. So it's both teams making substitutions here. .115 left in the fourth. Towns James in the corner. Pass to Servier. To the paint.
Butler has never lacked the willingness to be aggressive and to hunt contact. And you got to love that toughness aspect about Jimmy Butler's game.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
Here's LeBron. Money!
LeBron James is clutch. Not the first time he's done that, nor will it be the last.
Outside Edwards. Edwards flashing inside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
Pass to Hayes. Doncic feeling it out. Here's LeBron. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
And, you know, we've come to expect this from LeBron James, guys. I mean, when his team needs a bucket, he rises to the occasion.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
LeBron shot is off, and now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
You know, it's interesting. Some people say Wiggins should play meaner, but to me the most important thing is that he improves his overall game every year.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. It's stolen by Edwards. And now we've got the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Fate looking very thin now, Greg, with very few ticks of the clock remaining.
They'll need something special to happen, and it needs to happen fast.
Wiggins with the block. Butler from outside. No good. And so the Timberwolves take. It's the home of the Celtics here in Boston as 2K Sports brings you today's action live. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. To the inside, out to White. Good on the three-point shot. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. It's deflected. 4 on the clock. From deep, James drops. In the tray.
This is why LeBron's so tricky to defend. Yes, he has the strength to go inside and finish, but he's also got such touch from behind the arc.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Reeves. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. Here's White. Off target from outside. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Lakers. Doris, some great shooters on this Boston team, but at times, don't you think they settle from the perimeter?
Well, Kevin, obviously this is a coaching staff that puts a heavy emphasis on three-point shooting. They led the league in makes, they led the league in attempts. But obviously your two best players, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, with their size and athleticism and driving ability, you want to try to find the right balance. They do a great job of that.
Outside Tatum. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Hayes. James outside. Another shot. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, the defense has got to push LeBron James out of position. If he's on the interior, guys, it's over.
Brown with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Back to Holiday. To the middle. Here's Brown. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And, David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. Inside, here's Doncic. Lays it up off the glass.
If you allow Luka to establish position because of his size, his strength, his footwork, turn the lights out.
Here's Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you watch Jason Tatum. Year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
It's safe to say Jason Tatum is a bona fide superstar.
He certainly is, Kevin, and really been a big-time star from the time he was 23 years old. Lots of pressure on this young player, but Jason's not only embraced it, he's thrived under it. We know that Jason Tatum is a gamer. This guy willing to take punishment on his way to the cup.
Boston shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Now, here's Doncic. Reeves outside. Takes the 3. The rebound by Jason Tatum. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. They lead by 7.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. The 3 for Doncic. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
They grabbed their own miss. Screen by Porzingis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick out to Tatum. Brown outside. Back to Tatum. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Celtics out in front. They're up by 7. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to put push in transition at every opportunity.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Count that one. Porzingis has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Celtics.
Kristaps Porzingis is a tough cover. This guy knows he can make threes. Now you get inside the lane and look out.
And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Now here is Holiday. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Screen by Porzingis. White, wide open. He fires. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Vanderbilt. Reeves with it. Launches a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Reeves has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Holiday left side. Out to White. Screen by Porzingis. Down low. Over Reeves. Porzingis can't hit. Lakers trail by 6. Back to Reeves. And it's Connect in the corner. Pass to Reeves. Back to Vanderbilt. Reeves with it. Light covering. Three-pointer. Reeves can't hit. Boston leading by 6. Holiday surveying the floor. Porzingis inside. And the shot is good. Porzingis has got his second bucket.
Boy, what a display of toughness from Kristaps Porzingis. He's a rock down low.
Hands it from downtown.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
As a junior college product, Dalton Connect, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program, then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee. And there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
Just fundamental basketball from Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Here's Connect. Following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Pass to Reeves. Now Connect. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Vincent's shot is good.
And you like to see that from Connect. Found the man with a better look.
Tatum on the wing. Plenty of space. Rebound the Lakers.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Taken away by Holiday. Brown drives in. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Porzingis can't hit. Lakers trailed by 7. Reeves with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Outside Holiday. That 3 off the mark. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
11 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The 3 from LeBron. No good on that one. Brown wide open. He fires. And we've reached halftime in this one. Celtics lead by 9. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the 2 J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple of years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. Lakers trailed by 11. Here's Reeves to the middle. Here's Doncic. Doncic with a strong move inside.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Holiday left side. Outside Tatum. Reeves with the rebound. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 9 points. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Here's LeBron after Drew Holiday's score. Pass to Len. Doncic outside. The 3 ball from Doncic.
Now, this is what makes Luka so special. He's so unpredictable.
Now here is Holiday. Here's Porzingis. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Porzingis has got 12 points in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Lakers trail by 10. Reeves with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Here's Doncic. Oh, an easy two from Doncic. Here's Tatum. Pass to Holiday. Back to White. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. He's got 9. Here's LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
If LeBron gets speed at the rim, it takes a couple of steel walls to slow him down. And even then, he'll finish the job.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his size.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there.
Here's Pritchard after Luka Doncic's bucket. Pritchard up and in on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 6.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
Austin with the ball. Following the basket by LeBron James. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Lakers trail by 4. To the left side wing. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And here's Reeves outside. Sinks the triple. Reeves has got 6.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
To the paint. Here's Porzingis. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. Here's LeBron. Oh, the strength of LeBron.
Just a phenomenal drive to the basket by LeBron, an expert at completing these drives through contact.
Porzingis with the ball. He's picked up by James. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he
dumb ass bitch, you setting picks. And you on my team, this dumb little bitch. You setting fucking picks, nigga. Move the fuck out the way.
Shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
There's a reason people call Kristaps Porzingis the unicorn. A 7-foot big man, but boy, what a sweet shooter he is.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Fires for 3. Reeves can't hit. The Celtics with the lead. To the inside. Out to Porzingis. Good. Porzingis has got 6 here in this quarter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And we get some fireworks there to finish the quarter. That 3 ties it up as we go down the home stretch.
Tie game in Boston. And coming up is soon. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now it's a close one, so coach asked his team to keep their focus. He said this game's going to come down to mistakes. If we play clean, we'll win. Great game tonight. Let's see how it winds up. Guys?
Thank you, David.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
The kick out to LeBron. 4 on the shot clock. A second chance effort. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
You call this a groove, folks. Offensively, when shots are falling, you're getting to your spots. LeBron James right now on his personal playground.
Now here is Holiday. Doesn't go that time. Here's Doncic. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Doncic has got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers. Pass to Tatum. Back to Holiday. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Well, size and skill. Tatum on the interior, yes, sir.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Len, good.
The broad shoulders of Alex Len carrying more of the load inside.
The kick out to Tatum. Celtics passing it around. Inside. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And taken away by Brown. And here they go. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Lakers in the lead. Now, Doncic. Pass to Hachimura. Shot clock at 6. Here's James. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Outside, White. To tie it up. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. White's got the game tied up here for Boston. Pass to Hachimura. James with it. Back to Doncic. Over to the left wing. Reeves right side. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Now here is Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. Here's White. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. James with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Pass to Hachimura. It's stolen by White. Going inside. And White with the stuff.
Derek White showing you I can put it on the deck and finish off a pretty drive. Nicely done, Derek.
To the middle. Here's Len. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, I'll tell you, be assertive at the right time, Alex Len. Making a big bucket when his team needs it.
And it's the Lakers on the break. On the wing, Reeves. Pass to Hachimura. Reeves outside. Just 3 to shoot. It's in!
Was there ever any doubt who they were going to go to. LeBron James is clutch.
Tatum deciding where to go with it from deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Doncic, no good. So it's the Celtics now. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Again, the miss by the Celtics. James, that's a two-pointer. Misses the wing J. And so the Lakers take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. And it's the Suns to start out. Left side, Beal. Halliburton with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Halliburton's got it. Siakam, good.
Well, you love the confidence from Pascal Siakam. Ready on the catch, rise and fire. Nicely done.
Well, certainly with one of the more unique shots in the NBA, Halliburton gets it done.
You know, Kevin, credit to Halliburton and the organizations he's played for, because a lot of them would have changed or tried to rebuild their shot. Halliburton and his organizations knew the shot worked, and he stuck with it. And now he's one of the best shooters at his position.
Stolen. Nembhard with it. Now Beal defending. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Wow, Miles Turner showing a bit of physicality and getting his teammates fired up with the hoop and the arm. All right.
You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range, he's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker.
And here's Booker after Tyrese Halliburton was able to get the triple. Back to Booker. Pass to Dunn. 5 on the clock. Takes the three. No good from Booker. The Pacers off to a quick start here. 6-point game. This one for three. And the Pacers another three.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Booker outside. They need this. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Well, he tries to answer with a three of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Beal. Lock at 6. The drive by Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
I'll tell you, let that guy get a head of steam. Booker can finish at the rim with surprising power.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is the human cheat code. Bradley Beal says of his new teammate, he's 7 feet tall, he can shoot the ball, he can do everything. It's a little unfair. I get a bit jealous sometimes. I wish I was 7 feet, but nothing he does really surprises me. When he's in attack mode and locked in, there's nothing you can do. Kevin?
Not a single darn thing. You're so right. David, thanks.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's KD. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You simply can't bite on the shot fake, but Kevin Durant makes that a tough task.
So, Doris, when you look at the whole package, is Durant a one-of-a-kind player in your opinion?
Well, we certainly have guys with that size, but this is a player who can literally play every single position on the floor. The size, 7 foot. The ball skills, the shooting, the playmaking, the decision-making. I am not sure we will ever see another Durantula, the great one, Kevin Durant.
It's Allen on the wing. Back to Jones. O'Neal looking around. Back to Jones. Suns moving the ball around. Durant inside. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock.
This is where his length and size are a factor. Kevin Durant getting an easy opportunity inside.
Took him no time at all on that one. Halliburton's got 9 points.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Allen. Still scoreless. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Tyrese Halliburton.
Hey, yo, right here.
Here's the 3. And Jones pulls it down. Halliburton with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pacers.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
And it's the Suns with the ball, following the score by Indiana. Back to KD. The rebound by Bryant. Pacers leading by 16. Mathurin for 3. The rebound by Richards.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing. Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's McConnell. Bangs home the trifecta. McConnell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And nice read for Mathurin. He's always trying to get his teammates going.
And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Pacers. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Booker. After Indiana gets the 3. Pass to Bull. Shot clock at 6. Will it go? Booker, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
Here's Mathurin, and it's out of bounds. Let's see, they say last touch by Mathurin. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. And Phoenix has possession. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. Pass to Plumlee. Tipped away. Oh, and here comes Mathurin all alone.
and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. On the wing, Durant. Pass to Dunn. Outside Booker. Beyond the arc. Sinks it from distance. Some crafty veterans on both of these rosters, Clark. How do you see that impacting the game?
Well, B.A., it's going to lead to some high-level basketball. You got a roster full of high IQ players. They know what it takes to get W's. I'm very much looking forward to this matchup because of that.
Three-pointer, Beal. LeBron with the rebound. And so James will bring it up to the Lakers. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. We talked about Kevin Durant and what his plan is for trying to contain him, and Coach said, quote, "We don't want him to get into a rhythm. That's when he's most dangerous. I told our guys to get up in his airspace and make him feel the pressure. An aggressive approach, but certainly a wise one when it comes to a player like KD. Guys, back to you."
Appreciate the report, Allie. Phoenix with the ball. Booker with it. Hayes picks him up. Here's Richards. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Outside Vanderbilt. James inside. Rebounded by Dunn.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
So it's Los Angeles now, after the basket by Phoenix on the other end.
Yeah, really left them no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of this game. And he makes both free throws. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Left side, Booker. Dunn right side. Spins. Pass to Booker. Back to Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's the three. Vanderbilt pulls it in. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's James to the left side wing. Dunn with a steal. Here's Durant. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Reeves. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
For three, Durant. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's Finney-Smith. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The definition of a stretch four. Finney-Smith is a really valuable offensive player.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he sinks the second. The Suns trailing. Back to Booker. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. To the wing, right side. Outside Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Durant. Vanderbilt with the block. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. The Lakers in the lead. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Here's Doncic. Deflected. Outside Bull. It's Booker on the wing. Back to Bull. Down low. Outside Jones. Here's Durant. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Right wing. Back to Doncic. Shoots over Booker. And slam dunk by James.
Making room inside. James fighting for the rebound and delivers.
Now Richards. Pass to Booker. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Wide open. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Shot's good by James.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
From deep. And that's good. Devin Booker for 3. Booker's got 6. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More NBA. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you. Three-pointer, Beal. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
We talk about guys with pure strokes. Beal's in that discussion.
Hachimura sets a screen. Here's Doncic. The Suns clear it.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Here's Jones. And he lays it up and in.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
The Lakers trail. Doncic up top. Driving to the basket. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on O'Neal. Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
O'Neal misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Goodwin. Back to Doncic. Clock at 6. Misses in close.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Outside Booker. Pass to Dunn. There's the 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. Over Booker. Doncic, good. Doncic has got 6.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Booker no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Doncic outside. Minute 32 left to play in the second quarter. Back to Booker. Puts up a 3. It's Hayes with the rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Doncic outside. Pass to Hayes. Back to Doncic. Fires the 3. Again, Doncic missing. And so it's Phoenix with it. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Outside Booker. Takes the three. Booker missing again. Now Los Angeles with it. Ooh, the explosiveness from Luka.
Nice work there from Doncic. Saw an opportunity to cash in and didn't let it go awry.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. It's Beal on the wing. Back to Booker. Pass to Dunn. Outside O'Neal. Outside Booker. And it's Booker again missing. Doncic punches it home.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Lakers. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Lakers lead by 4. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
Booker for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
James. And the layup falls. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. To the inside. Back to Dunn. To the middle. Booker surveying the floor. Back to Durant. Clock at 4. Durant owning the inside.
Durant with tremendous touch. He's just a natural scorer.
And James has got the ball here for the Lakers. 6-point game. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. That one is off. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. Here's Booker. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Pass to James. Outside Finney-Smith. From deep, Reeves nails it from beyond the arc. Reeves has got 5 points.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
He is one of the longer wings in the game. Durant knows a thing or two about drawing fouls.
And Los Angeles making a change here.
And that's surprising. He's usually automatic at the free throw line.
A nice shot by Doncic.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Out to Beal. Durant inside. Blocked. Pass to Doncic. Jacks up a 3. Doncic delivers from range.
And I know Doncic prefers a straight-on 3 shot, but his touch works just as well there in the corners.
3-pointer. And Los Angeles another 3.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Outside Durant. A minute 20 left in the third quarter.
Boy, that's a tough take there by Durant. He gets off the shot, his finesse coming into play there, and he's able to draw the foul as a result.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in this game. Good on the second one. Here's Doncic. 18 points for him. Pulls up. Misses the jumper. Suns trail by 16. Booker with it. Now Doncic defending. They grab their own miss. Pass to O'Neal. The kick to Durant. They shoot again. And the layup is up and in. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
When it comes to catch and shoot situations, Durant as reliable as it gets.
Here's Doncic. Again, the Lakers.
They're leaning on him heavy, and he's responding. He can carry the load.
For three, Booker. They get it back. Pass to Durant. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Here's Doncic. Sweet little floater. Doncic has got 22 points.
Doncic has it all, full package. Soft hands that time made the floater look easy.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
For three. And Jones, good for three. Jones has got 5 now. Now here's Doncic. He can't hit that time. And so it's Los Angeles liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Boy, they've been playing. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Suns trail by 15. Pass to O'Neal. From downtown, here's Booker. James with the rebound. Now Los Angeles with it. They led by as many as 18. From deep, here's Doncic. Plumlee pulls down the board. So it's Phoenix now. Here's Booker. Oh, the slam! Get up, Devin!
What a finish. Love to see that kind of explosiveness from Booker.
Here's Doncic. Ooh, good D by Plumlee. Jones from outside. Rebounded by the Lakers. James outside. Doncic outside. Lets the three fly. Another miss by Doncic.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Here's Booker. Oh, Booker in close.
The easy money there for Booker. You can't let him get this close with the ball.
Hachimura sets a screen. Doncic outside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside Jones. It's Booker on the wing. Back to Jones. Pass to Booker. Shot clock at 5. Oh, Booker's shot goes despite the contact.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Screen by James. Doncic with it. O'Neal covers. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on O'Neal.
Boy, Doncic is so good at going at the defense. And when he goes at him like that, it puts the defense in a tough spot. Very crafty.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddles. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with his team. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
Okay, thanks, Allie. The first one falls.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
You know, when you're trying to mount a comeback, it's hard to overcome those kinds of mistakes. You got to be tight.
And again, the Lakers, no good.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
And here's Doncic. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Bull grabs the board. Durant looking around. KD out here flexing on people.
This has been fun to watch. I mean, they've managed to go on a run just when it looked like this might be over.
And what a huge injection of energy they got here in crunch time. Suddenly, they're an offensive juggernaut.
Right side Durant. Outside Bull. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Los Angeles leading by 6. Doncic outside. Over Jones. Doncic, good. Doncic has got 16 in the second half.
No matter what you throw at Doncic, he'll adapt. Nice shot there.
On the wing, Durant. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Here's Doncic. Bull grabs the board. Suns trail by 6.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here. Well, in my mind, KD is one player that you want taking that shot. His length, his ball handling, his shooting, and his confidence makes him huge in late-game situations.
Doncic with it. Outside Durant. And so they foul intentionally. So both teams changing it up here. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
They could go for the foul here, but the safer bet may be to hunker down on defense and try for a turnover. Because even if the shot clock runs out, they'll still have some time to work with.
Phoenix making a switch here. We've got 33 seconds left in the final quarter. And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good. And that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Every free throw is crucial in a close game. Nice work at the line.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Outside Booker. Fires for 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good. And it's an 8-point ball game. Here's Phoenix. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James. Here's Durant. Here's Richards. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. So the first one drops. And that narrows the gap to 7. And so he hits both. There's 10 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. We've got the San Antonio Spurs taking on the Los Angeles Lakers.
Now, that's too easy for Kobe. The closer he gets, the more dangerous he becomes.
Here's Parker. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now Ginobili. Right wing. Duncan inside. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
You know, this is simply Tim Duncan doing his thing, being Tim Duncan, playing with great heart and going to work inside.
And it's Bryant missing. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Ginobili misses. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. From deep, Bryant drains it from beyond the arc. Kobe's got 5.
From deep, inside, outside, all levels, Kobe can flat out get it done.
Here's Duncan. And that one, good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And the call will be against Tony Parker. That's his first foul. And here is Bryant. 5 points in the game. The kick out to Fox. And a miss there on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Ginobili with the 3. Sinks the triple.
Playing at such a frenetic pace, when Manu drops that pull-up, there's nothing the defense can do about that.
Pass to Payton. Now Malone. Now here's Kobe. He's covered by Ginobili. And here's Kobe for three. Here's O'Neal. Bryant left side. That three off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Shot is good off the back rim and in. 7 points in the game.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Now here's Ginobili. Pass to Bowen. Here's Muhammad. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Outside Bryant. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Parker's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
So much to like about Bryant's game, but the X factor in my mind is his unmatched competitiveness and work rate. This guy has an inexhaustible appetite for work.
And the Lakers making a change here. San Antonio leading. Bowen's shot is off. Outside for George. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Fisher with the ball. Pass to O'Neal. 5 to shoot. Here's Kobe. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Ginobili outside. Down low. Mohammed. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him. The layup, I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
The Lakers with the ball, trailing by 2. Grant down low. Back to Kobe. On the wing, George. Here's Kobe. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Udrih. Over Kobe. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Spurs lead by 2. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
The Lakers trail. Three-pointer. Rebound, San Antonio.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
And stolen by Udrih. And Udrih with a clear path to the hoop. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Misses the three. So it's the Lakers now. 4-point game. And stolen by Udrih. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And you can see the break slowed down for him to kind of pick his spot. And boy, was he open.
Kobe, that's for 2. And the rebound collected by Horry.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
From past the arc. He can't get that one. Lakers trail by 7. Bryant outside. It's George on the wing. Scoreless thus far. Bryant with it. Robinson picks him up. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The rebound by Massenburg.
Changed his mind during the layup. You can't be indecisive there. Tried to pull off another shot and missed it. Indecisiveness is never good when you're shooting the basketball.
Here's Robinson. And he can't bank that one in. The Lakers with the ball. No points yet here in the second quarter for them.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
The shot's good from Barry.
And how about the stroke there from Barry? Has such an effortless release on his 3-ball.
Outside, George. Here's Grant. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Pass to Horry. Here's Barry. Tries the spin move. The Lakers with the rebound. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Lakers working the ball around now. Al Russell. No scoring in this one. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the second quarter. Outside, Robinson. Back to Ginobili. Shoots over Bryant. And the basket by Ginobili. Ginobili's got the lead up to 10 now for the Spurs. And the Lakers decide to take their first timeout here. Timeout called the Lakers.
Yeah, and his shot selection, iffy at best tonight. A lot of forced, contested shots this game. He'll be lucky if he just gets a talking to here instead of a ticket to the bench.
Lakers trail by 10. Kicks it out to Malone. Looks for O'Neal. Gets it to him. To the inside. No one near Payton as he lets it go. And again, the Lakers no good.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Pass to Muhammad. In the corner, it's Ginobili. Clock at 6. No good off the back of the rim. And here's Los Angeles, trailing by 10. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about the concentration from Kobe? Just powering through that contact.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Free throw, good, Bryant. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
On the wing, Duncan. The shot. Not enough on that one as it misses.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Lakers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And he knocks down the first one.
The bruising power forward, Malone, a dominant offensive player between his nifty post moves and that soft mid-range.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Bowen. Duncan left side. To the left side wing. To the paint. And he banks in the layup. Duncan's got 6.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And a deep 3 from Bryant. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's San Antonio up 7. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. San Antonio leading by 7. Parker looking around. Ginobili outside. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by the Lakers.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Kobe. 6 to shoot. Kobe Bryant! So good at finishing through contact.
This just proves how tough Kobe is. Brushing off the defense inside, a no-brainer.
Here's Ginobili. Count it. He's got 7.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Outside, Payton. Outside, Malone. Here's Bryant. And the rebound goes to Duncan. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They've led by as much as 10.
And Bowen is selective when it comes to shooting, but they're showing some assertiveness inside.
No good from Payton. Spurs leading by 9. Ginobili with the 3. Rebounded by Malone.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
From the arc. Rebound by Parker. Ginobili outside. Duncan gets a wide open look. That 3 off the mark. Payton from outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That's a shot that Payton can occasionally make. I like whenever he looks to expand his range some, though.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And the Lakers call time here. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. A 3 from Horry. Good on the triple. Horry's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And I love whenever Horry rises up from there. His jump shot is so pure, the D has to respect it.
Right side, O'Neal. Banked in off the glass.
This is where you let O'Neal eat. Actually feast. Feed him inside, and you'll get paid off for it.
Here's Udrih. Still without a basket. Here's Massenberg. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here is Los Angeles now. 9-point game. And here's Kobe. 15 points in the game. Nice move. It's hauled in by Barry. Now Udrih. And that's dunked by Horry.
Most often we see Horry camping out at the three-point line. That time, he goes right to the rim.
We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter. Bryant looking it over. Here's O'Neal. And the layup's good off the glass. O'Neal's got 4 points this quarter.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Outside for Robinson. Outside, Horry. Barry. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Timeout called the Lakers. Lakers trail by 9. Outside, Fisher. Pass to O'Neal. Good, and it's Fisher picking up the assist. 6 points for Shaquille O'Neal. And stolen by Fisher. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Coaches want the ball in his hands because Fisher makes good decisions. He's got a really good basketball mind.
Spins. Here's Ori. A rebound by the Lakers. And a wide open look for Fisher. From outside, off the mark. Here's Barrett. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. The third quarter comes to a close. Spurs lead by 5. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so Bryant will bring it up for L.A. Trailing by 5. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Tim Duncan picks one up.
Much respect for Kobe. Defense got over anxious there.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Inside, Ginobili gets the bucket. And the Spurs lead by 5.
Boy, Ginobili's so good at getting into the paint. Love watching how he does that. He's unpredictable, creative, and he finds a way to get the job done.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
On the wing, Duncan. And that's collected by Grant. And Los Angeles calling timeout. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
During that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Phil Jackson said to the team. The coach told his players, hey, they're feeling the pressure over there. Keep pressing, keep fighting. They're starting to crack. Now let's get this game even, guys.
Thank you, David. Bryant with it. Picked up by Ginobili. Just 5 to shoot. O'Neal is double. Parker with the steal. And Ginobili with a clear path to the rack. Count that one.
And like a car without brakes, Ginobili careens down the floor.
Payton outside. Grant on the wing. Russell looking around. Pass to Bryant. Rebounded by the Spurs. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Muhammad. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is off.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
He did the important part at the line there. The heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game. That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Ginobili outside. Duncan down low. Another shot, and he lays it up and in. And the Spurs lead by 7.
Solid job positioning and really good intensity and focus from Duncan that time to get to that second shot opportunity.
And again, the Lakers no good.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
And the foul called on Kobe Bryant. That's his third foul of the game. Duncan surveying the D. Puts it up. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Lakers trailed by 7. Pass to Kobe. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Bruce Bowen.
Well, that's just a heads-up play. Kobe doing a really good job drawing the foul and still getting the shot off.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Knocked loose. Fox with the steal. Bryant with it. He's picked up by Parker. Bryant's shot is off. San Antonio leading by 6. Duncan outside. Parker with no one around. No good on the triple. The Lakers with the ball. Pass to Malone. And he lays it straight in.
No doubt about it. That's a big shot. Huge from Karl Malone. He's definitely a go-to guy in this league.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And no good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. Here's Duncan, and he uses the glass on the layup. Duncan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, we know Tim Duncan is a big-time player, and he knows exactly how to come through in the clutch. Big bucket from a big man. Shaq is special.
Now here's Duncan. No good that time. Shaq with some nice D. And Fox has it in the corner. O'Neal looking around. Out to Payton. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by Duncan.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
He gets it in there. And the Spurs lead by 6.
And, you know, this team depends on Duncan offensively because they know how great a scorer he is. Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. It's not even been a factor.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2.
GG's, bro.
And it's an 8-point game.
And Parker has such speed and creativity, just causes the defense fits in terms of how to properly guard it.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And here's Bryant for 3. Offensive rebound. O'Neal. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul. Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. 9 seconds left to play here in the fourth. It's good from long range. Leaps for it. And so it's the Spurs with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was